Hi, I'm Lenny Gale, Life is No Yoke. Today we're talking about size. It's something I was taught all these years. Oh no, size doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what size. Size matters with food. Size matters. Let's talk about it. It's amazing. Let's go. So size matters. The first reason that size matters, and it makes so much sense, this is all about surface area. Surface area with regards to food is what hits your mouth. The surface of what you're eating is what you're tasting. So follow with me here. I have one giant sugar cube. This is 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters. The total surface area of this sugar cube is 96 square centimeters. Now, if I cut this one 4 by 4 cube into even 2 by 2 cubes, so I have 8 even 2 by 2 cubes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's the same amount of food, the exact same amount of food from here to here, but the surface area more than doubles. Surface area that's gonna hit your mouth. And if I cut them in half again, we have the same amount of food, but more than double the surface area again. The exact same amount of food, but there's so much more surface area. And you can take it all the way to the next level. You keep cutting them in half. If you cut these 10 times, so 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way down, you're at 100,000 square centimeters of surface area. Like powdered sugar. If you took a mouthful of powdered sugar, if this was powdered, that's pretty much what it would be if you did 20, even because 100 million square centimeters of surface area in your mouth. It is mind-blowing. So size matters for flavor intensity. Reason 2 that size matters. It matters for creating homogeneous mixtures. My neighbors downstairs, they try and make their kids these green smoothies. They're like, oh, they're so gross. The particles aren't small enough, so there's chunks of kale and spinach and carrots, and their kids spit them out and they think it's disgusting. And so size matters for consistency. And another example, so when the pieces are the smallest, you get these homogeneous, perfectly consistent, perfectly even mixtures. It's true with hummus and smoothies and yogurt and all these things. Homogeneous. Smaller the better for homogeneity. Third reason that size matters for better tasting food. Contrast makes a difference. Creating a symphonic taste experience. So taking these fine, these smoothest smooths that we made with these tiny, tiny particles and contrasting those against bigger pieces for texture. So think like a soup. You make like the finest, richest, smoothest soup, and then you add caramelized nuts on top. The contrast, the difference between the two textures creates a symphony of flavors. And another example of that is if you listen to like an elementary school band, everyone's playing the same one note, and that's boring. There's no contrast. That's like this over and over and over, but a symphony is beautiful. There's tiny little flutes playing light, delicate notes, and then there's a tuba playing these big, aggressive bass lines, and then you get the trumpets and the clarinets and the wind and the instrument. Everything comes together with the contrast, but balance in a symphony of flavors. You can only do that with these tiny, tiny, tiny little pieces. So size matters, and I never bought it. I always thought it was a bunch of crap. And now my food is so much better, and I take the time and I have the tools to make these tiny little particles. And I'm happier because of it. My food tastes better. My guests are happier. But you know what? It's okay. If you're not doing tiny particles yet, that's cool. You're doing your best, and I'm proud of you for that. So keep up the good work. Life is no yoke. I'm out. Tiny particles. Tiny particles. Ha, rah, rah. And action.